It's completely normal to feel awkward when you first get on camera. When we see ourselves, when we hear ourselves, we are our own worst critic. So when you see yourself on video, it's the one thing that you're just like, I don't look good enough. I don't like the way my hair looks. My makeup's not good. My shirt doesn't match. My background isn't the greatest. The lighting is terrible. Like we start going through this list of things that aren't going well instead of applauding the fact that you're doing it, which is really where your focus should be, because that's the hardest thing when you're first getting started with video, is actually pressing record and showing up on camera. That is one of the things that hold back a lot of my clients, and the reason why a lot of people, maybe yourself, is not getting started with video, because of the awkwardness of showing up on camera. And the thing is that it's normal. The only thing is that if you continue to not get on camera, then all you're doing is you're prolonging the awkwardness, right? As with anything that we do, the more you do something, the more comfortable you get. The same thing is true with video. You need to actually get on video, not necessarily publish the videos. You can just press record, walk around your house, outside while you're taking a walk, if you're at work, while you're driving, not looking at the camera, probably not while you're driving either. But the best way to get over the fear or the awkwardness of being on camera is to actually do it. So I know it's a lot harder than it sounds, but really all it is, and really all that you need, is your phone. You need some lighting from a window or a door, someplace where you've got some natural lighting. And then you just need quiet space. So you don't need any fancy equipment. You don't need to have any fancy setup to just get started. And those first videos that you record, you don't need to publish them. In fact, I was talking with someone earlier today and was sharing the same information or advice, and saying that if you want to get started and get past the awkwardness of showing up on camera, the best thing you can do is just pick up your phone and open up the camera app and press record. And what that's going to do is it's going to get you past the awkwardness of that first time. Now, do you have to be on camera that first time? You don't, just because you're not going to be posting it. Right now, we're taking baby steps. We're leading up to the point where you're actually going to show up on camera and talk to camera and start building videos and building your video library so that you can start sharing all of your awesomeness and all of your knowledge and all of the value that you have to give with the people who need to hear it. But before you can start creating these videos, you might need to take those baby steps first. So the first thing that I advise is to take out your camera or take out your phone, open up the camera app, and then no matter where you're at, again, the point of this is to not create a fabulous video or one that needs to be edited or one that you're even going to post. The point of this is to just get started. And if you're like me, and like I've talked with other people, and the same feeling that they experience as well, is that when you do the thing that you have the most resistance to, and you actually get to mark it off your list, it gives you energy. And you get that dose of adrenaline and dose of dopamine and all the positive hormones because you did it. And it was something that you were so resistant to. And because you just moved ahead, you pressed record, and you did it, it's something to celebrate. Each time you do that, even leading up to that first video that you create and you post on any of the platforms, is something that you should celebrate, because I understand that it's awkward, and really developing the habit of showing up on camera with consistency, with delivering value, and really showing up on camera is not only awkward, but it can be difficult, especially as an introvert, because we have to, I know this because I'm an introvert, we have to almost like collect all of our energy, and we have to prepare ourselves before we can actually show up on camera. And as an introvert, we typically are very analytical. We like to have everything planned out. We like to know what to expect. We like to get it done. We show up. We want to put on our best, we want to put our best foot forward. Not that other people don't, but as an introvert, we do a lot of the internal work in order to plan and prepare for anything. And the same is true for video. So going through that process is going to help you best prepare yourself for showing up on camera. So will it take some additional time? Yeah, it might, but you'll thank yourself later. because you're doing the thing that you keep putting off, or the thing that you keep saying, I don't want to do, but you know that you need to do it and you have actually done it. So after you've created that first one, again, doesn't have to be anything fancy. In fact, you don't even have to be on camera for that first one. Just press record and record something. And the reason why this is important in getting started is that you're starting to create the motions, right? You're starting to create the habit. And we're doing baby steps because we want to work up to the scariest part, which is having a script, having a purpose, having the process of actually showing up on camera, doing some light editing, which sounds scary, but with all of the free apps like CapCut that you can use to do editing, it's super simple, even for people who are non-techie. So it's all possible today with the ease of technology and with the ease of tools that are free. They're available on Apple and Android devices for mobile and desktop. So with all of this access to information to make life simple, those are also available for making video simple. And I want to make sure that you have access to those things. So I'll include a link below the video. And if you're listening to this on the podcast, I will include it in the show notes. But I also encourage you to join the Video Marketing Made Simple Facebook group, because I'm going to be sharing resources and tools in there that is going to become the one-stop shop for everything that I talk about on this podcast. I'll include the link in the show notes, and I'll also include it with the YouTube video if you're watching this on YouTube. But again, that Facebook group is Video Marketing Made Simple. Join that group. An example of what I'm going to be sharing in the group this week is I'm going to be sharing some video template scripts, or video script templates. I said that backwards. So I'm going to share some video script templates. And these are going to be for videos that anybody who has a business can use. So it'll be like intro videos. It'll be a how-to video. And I'm going to be giving you the script where all you have to do is fill in the blank. You might want to tweak some of the other words, but you don't have to. I'm going to tell you what you need to insert, where you need to insert it. And it's going to help you create a video up to 5 minutes. So I have the timestamps in there. I have what you need to say. I have what you need to put in the parentheses or the brackets to complete the script. So it's all there for you. So I encourage you to join the Facebook free group. It's free to everybody. You do have to agree to the group rules. I've had to decline people for that reason. But I'll be including those in there as well. So be sure to join that. Again, the link will be with the video description. It'll also be in the podcast show notes. I would love to see you in there. It's a great place to ask questions of me directly. The group is small as of right now, as the recording of this podcast episode in this video, but it's going to be growing. So I encourage you to join. Take advantage of the time and the size of the group right now, where if you have questions, you can ask them. I will answer them directly. I will answer them quickly, and I will help direct you in the place that you need to go, or share with you additional resources if I haven't shared them already. If you liked this video, then you'll definitely want to watch this video next.